Today is Sunday and we're going for a quick breakfast ride. It's been very long since we did all this. So the time is 5:30 a.m. now. Actually we had to leave at 5 a.m. but last night we got really late, so we're leaving now. Alright, welcome back to the channel guys. What's up guys? Hope everyone's doing great. Guys, we are back to riding. Of course, we're not doing like long distance riding, touring and all that like before, not lakhs of kilometers. That will also come back soon. For now, I'm totally 276% enjoying my S1000RR. I have a couple of riding jackets, specifically the Climb, which is a proper touring jacket. I don't think that will go well with the S1000. This one is a beautiful jacket by Rhinox. They don't make it anymore. Rhinox, if you're listening, I know you're listening. Please get these jackets. A lot of people ask me for this jacket. It looks so cool. The best part is it has slots for your armor. And I'm super excited about this particular ride because first breakfast ride on the BMW S1000RR. By the way, I've given a name to my bike. On the ride, I will tell you what that name is. And by now, I've taken the bike at least 3 to 4 times. But I understood one thing. You need gloves on this bike. Of course, you can ride it with other gloves, but you feel more comfortable when you have gloves. Unfortunately, I don't have the right gloves. I have my GS gloves. Doesn't perfectly go with the bike. Till we get new gloves, I'll be using these for this particular ride. Givanni చేసి మస్తు రోజులైందమ్మా, మస్తు అనిపిస్తుంది ఫీలింగ్ అసలు. Today I forgot to have my dose of collagen. In my previous vlog, I told you guys that I started doing this intermittent fasting, right? Because of which my meal timing has changed and I'm forgetting to take my supplements on time. By the way, guys who don't know what is collagen, like your body and your muscles need protein to recover. Same way, your skin needs a certain protein which is called collagen. You need to take this as you age because the collagen in your body, it keeps dropping at least 1% a year. And that's the main reason behind your skin's dullness, dryness, pigmentation, dark spots. And trust me, external solutions alone aren't enough. You need to fight it with a great diet and good supplementation. Please do your own research about collagen and understand the benefits of it. You can go with any brand of your choice, but I personally use HK Vital's collagen for men. India's first collagen specifically made for men. It's a highly potent, carefully formulated, keeping men's skin in mind. Every single scoop of this has hydrolyzed collagen, which reduces fine lines and wrinkles, glutathione plus vitamin C, which fights dark spots and pigmentation while brightening your skin, resveratrol plus vitamin E, improves skin elasticity, licorice plus hyaluronic acid, which gives you the deep hydration and reduces dry patches. Just take a scoopful in a glass of water post your breakfast, and the best part is it doesn't have any side effects. No fishy aftertaste, no added sugar. And that's the reason guys, because I take care of my diet and implementing things like this, I can see my skin with improved skin tone, no dry patches anywhere, no pigmentation, no fine lines, and good elasticity. You can order this at hkvitals.com and use my coupon code Sriman to get a flat 10% off. Okay, on the bike, only thing is, yeah, I told you right, these are the GS gloves. As you can see, it's written here, these are proper GS gloves, but they're very comfortable and it's got like basic protection. I wouldn't say amazing protection, and main important thing is, yeah, whenever I rode it, I wouldn't feel like, I mean, it was more stressful because you would lean on it a little bit, but now I think it's perfect. Let's get out. Okay, let's wake up the neighborhood once again. There's a new word that I started using. Like we have some typical sentences, right? Like 276%. Now this is, let's wake up the neighborhood, because actually it is loud in the basement on stock exhaust. You see this? But then right now it's at 2000 RPM, but slowly it cools down after the idling time. The sound has gone down now. Alright guys, first breakfast ride, getting out of the community. Feels good, temperature. Actually we'll get all that specs here. Oh, by the way, we have to put fuel because it is showing 108 kilometers. This is the thing about super sports, right? You don't get amazing next level mileage. Okay, first meeting point. Let me give these latecomers a call. Erpu. What are these bikes? 77 degrees చూపిస్తుంది బండి. ఏ బాయ్ తెలుస్తుంది చూడు ఇక్కడ హైట్ స్లైట్లీ టాలర్. శివ కూడా ఫ్యూయల్ చేయాలంట, అందరం కలిసి చేయించుకుందాం ఇక్కడ ఒకటేసారి. ఓకే, వీ హ్యావ్ టు డూ అ స్విచ్ ఓవర్ లేటర్, బ్యాక్ టు బ్యాక్. విల్ సీ హౌ ద పొజిషన్ ఇస్ ఆన్ దాట్ కంపేర్ టు దిస్ వన్. ఇదైతే నాకు ఇప్పుడు అలవాటు అయిపోయింది కొంచెం, ఇట్స్ ఫైన్. అది కూడా అలవాటు అయిపోతుందిలే, మామిడికి బాగానే అలవాటు అయిందంట. పొట్ట యా పొట్ట ఇస్ కమింగ్ ఇన్ బిట్వీన్ ద ట్యాంక్ అండ్ హిమ్సెల్ఫ్. You need to scoop out like this exactly so that your putta fits there. Indians kosam cheyalra super sports, they are not getting it. It's very tempting to pull, but I have to be a little careful. I am trying to be cautious because I shouldn't be crossing 5000 rpm in the first 1000 kilometers, or 120 kmph is my top speed today. So it doesn't matter if we go to like proper highway or not. And yeah, these are the types of roads we need. In Rajulu we've been riding inside the city, proper peak to peak traffic. These bikes need open stretches so that you don't even feel the pressure on your hands, and the bike is also happy because it gets to breathe. కొట్టుకోకండి రా, వీళ్ళిద్దరు మంచి బూతులు మాట్లాడుకుంటారు పొద్దున. ఎవరు బూతులు మాట్లాడుతున్నారు పొద్దున? పనిగానే నడితే సరిపోదు, భాష. డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ బైక్స్, సూపర్ స్పోర్ట్, స్పోర్ట్ టూరర్, అడ్వెంచర్ టూరర్. When we had the 1250, we wouldn't mind all this. We would just go put fuel anywhere possible. But now because we have all these fancy machines, we have to think about fuel quality. Where are we putting fuel? HP, BP, CP, XP95, XP100. కాంప్లికేటెడ్ అయిపోతుందిరా లైఫ్. ఫ్యూయల్ కొట్టించడానికి ఇంత ఆలోచించాలా? అండ్ ఇంత ఫ్రీక్వెంట్గా నేను ఎప్పుడు ఫ్యూయల్ కొట్టించలేదు నా పాత బైక్స్లో. వాట్ ఈస్ ది పర్సంటేజ్? Okay, I have understood that if you want XP100 or any specific fuel type, it is not so easy. First thing, the moment you go into the petrol bunk, it's better you ask them if there is a specific petrol you want or not, because after you stand in the line for almost, we stood for 10 minutes now, and he said it's not available. So that's one more lesson we learned. Not all fuel pumps have it. Actually, I'm being a little extra cautious on the speed breakers, but I don't need to. I mean, these kinds of speed breakers, the bike is able to take it. We still did not find fuel. Ride is going well. Around, I think air temperature would be 24-25 degrees, not more than that. Pleasant, and it's beautiful clear blue skies. The blue skies are back. One thing immediately I would say, see later I'll be anyway switching on to the PANIGALE and I want to do a direct comparison, but before that, right now from my experience, what I can tell you is I love bikes that have this vacuum cleaner sound, zoom. The PANIGALE is more like a twin cylinder sound. I know it's a V4, but it sounds like a twin cylinder, right? The ride is very engaging on that, but the sound is extremely engaging on inline 4. So you get that proper Formula 1 sound when you're revving it. I'm pretty sure you guys are not able to hear that because we'll have to do some modifications in the mic. Maybe I'll have to carry an extra mic that will go close to the engine so that you can hear that sound. And one more thing I'll have to tell you, you slowly get used to the bike, First day definitely it was kind of a task for me to ride this bike, and then mentally you're ready that okay, you're going to sit like this in a certain position. You'll not expect an adventure tourer position, so I think slowly mentally you'll get used to it, and also your body slowly tunes up to it. Your ligaments, your joints, everything gets kind of tuned to it. And now I don't feel like extremely bad like how I used to perceive before. It's much better. But yes, you have to hug the tank, then leaning. I mean, beginning when this happens, when you're not used to the bike, you try to lean on the handlebar. Now I'm not doing that. I'm kind of holding it a little bit loose. It's just for direction, and majority of the time I'm trying to hug the tank, and it's working out really well. Okay, first time got the bike onto the highway, like a proper 4-lane highway, this NH, but doesn't matter, I can't run the bike too much. This is the maximum I can do, 120 kmph, and it should be under 6000 rpm, at least 5000 rpm. You can't go beyond 5000 rpm to break in the engine properly. Now, should you maintain that and all that is debatable. BMW recommends to do that, so when the instruction manual says that, we'll have to follow it. And I understand everything is brand new inside, though the engineering, everything is much better now. Still, breaking in makes sense to me, so I'm going to maintain that. అంతే ఇవన్నీ చేసిన తర్వాత అమ్మేసాయి, అంత మంచిగా మెయింటైన్ చేయి, కొత్త బ్రాండ్ న్యూ, లైక్ బ్రేకింగ్ కూడా చక్కగా గేవు, ఇమాక్యులేట్ కండిషన్ పెట్టి అమ్మేసాయి. By the way, this BMW car which is coming along with us is in our group. If you guys know Arun, he's along with us. Last time, if you remember, I rode the MV Agusta F4. It belongs to him actually. See, these are the kinds of excellent roads you would need if you want to enjoy a super sport. I'm already doing 120 kmph. The RPM is just 5000 RPM. Imagine, it can reach till 14,000 RPM. నడుము నొప్పేస్తుంది.
Now I'm in a different mindset. Like this thing I'm actually dating.
Today the lineup is so big. మనోడు తీసుకుపోయి వెనక ఎక్కడో పెట్టాడు. Starting from the Pikes Peak, then our beautiful GS. Mr. Shiva,
They are not sending
you are the only one left to upgrade.
See, you told the
Upgrade
beautiful
to
GS.
change.
There is nothing
You'll
better
stick
than
to
that.
This is the only guy who kept the bike for 5 years in his life. Kada? And is planning to keep it for longer. But if you go for a next bike, you have to go for the... I know what you're going for. You're going for the Goldwing or the Triumph Rocket 3. Beautiful Panigale V4s. This is what I want to ride now. We want to do a direct comparison between these two bikes.
Ride 1250.
వద్దు సోఫా ఇంత డిఫరెన్స్ వద్దు, నువ్వు నడుపుతా అంటే చెప్పేది. నడుపుతావా? ఓకే, ఐఎమ్ రియలీ ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్ టు సీ హౌ శివ సిట్స్ ఆన్ దిస్ బైక్. యూ రైడింగ్ ఇస్ సెకండ్, ఐ వాంట్ యూ టు సిట్ ఆన్ ద బైక్ ఫస్ట్. బై ద వే, Arun is also here. I should also congratulate you for your new car. Amazing.
And congratulations to you as well.
Thank you, thank you. This is the M2 CS.
No, it's just an M2 competition.
M2 competition. Beautiful color. This is stock color.
Yes, it is a stock color.
Okay, any mods on it?
I've already done an Acra, a mid-pipe and a tune. I'm going to do an intake now. The spoiler is a official company upgrade. It's called the M kit. So you get a rear diffuser.
So that's an OEM spoiler.
Yes, that's OEM
nice.
spoiler.
Okay.
OEM diffuser, M mirrors, and a front M splitter.
Okay. You know, something I remember about you is, main thing is, after riding your MV Agusta F4, right?
F4RR.
F4. After that, I was like 100% not getting a super sport because I felt that pain here, this area, for the next 2 to 3 months at least, 4-5 months easily. I thought this is the bike I'm never getting in my life. It's such a beautiful bike, but I can never ride it.
That's why Chai just keeps it in his house.
Yeah, you should. I mean, I understand why he did that. But that's a beautiful color.
ADVs just have their place.
ఫేస్ లోనే ఒక వేరే ఫీల్ వచ్చేస్తుంది, ఒక స్ట్రెస్ వచ్చేస్తుంది వాడికి సూపర్ స్పోర్ట్ పట్టుకుంటే. somehow I don't know why, only he is the one somehow వీడికి సెట్ కాదు సూపర్ స్పోర్ట్. అసలు చాలా చాలా డిఫరెన్స్ ఉంటుంది వీడికి. యాక్చువల్లీ పర్లేదురా ఇవాళ, ఐ థింక్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ రైడింగ్ గేర్ తో కవర్ చేస్తున్నావు.
ఇలానే నడపాలి.
ఫేస్ లో డిస్కంఫర్ట్, బాగా మోషన్స్ పట్టుకున్న ఫీలింగ్.
ఇంతే
నువ్వు పెద్ద చేంజ్ అవ్వక్కర్లేదు. అది మాత్రం చేయకు. And actually not bad. I mean, the way I saw you in the showroom on this bike, it was looking very bad that day. I think with the gear you're looking better.
అంటే నార్మల్ గా బాగోడు అంటున్నా.
అసలు దరిద్రంగా ఉంటాడు వాడు సూపర్ స్పోర్ట్ పైన. వాడు GS పైన అసలు వీడికి పర్ఫెక్ట్ ఇది T120 వుడ్ లుక్ అమేజింగ్ ఆన్ యూ. అంటే అట్లా చూసి అలవాటైందేమో ఫస్ట్.
ఇక్కడ దాకా కవర్ అవుతుంది తెలుసా, టచ్ అవుతుంది.
అదే అంటున్నారా, ఫర్ ఇండియన్స్ దే హ్యావ్ టు స్కూప్ అవుట్ దిస్ ట్యాంక్ లిటర్. అంటే నేను ఫిట్ ఉన్నానే కాదు, నాకు కూడా వస్తుంది అక్కడ అడ్డం. ఇంకా imagine if I stopped writing and all, ఇవన్నీ స్టాప్ చేస్తే నాకు కూడా I need a slot there. We'll make an accessory for that.
We should not make an accessory for ourselves. We should make it on the bike.
Shiva, which bike are you riding? Anartha?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
See, actually I can see Shiva excited to ride this bike. అస్సలు నడుపుతావు అనుకోలేదు తెలుసా.
I'm excited to ride this. This బాగుంది రా, చూడడానికి కూడా చాలా బాగుంది.
దానికన్నా కంఫర్టబుల్. దట్స్ వాట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు చెక్. ఒకసారి బ్యాక్ టు బ్యాక్ కూర్చొని చూద్దాం ఆగు. I'll just
How many kilometers have you done so far?
I think 200 maybe 205. Oh, this is little more aggressive than that for sure, but I really like the design over here, yeah, compared to that one. Somehow this brushed aluminum feel and all that. Obviously we'll never compare a BMW to a Ducati because Ducati's design is, in fact I feel this seat is flat, though the entire bike, the way you sit on it, you're leaning so much towards the front, but the seat in itself is, that seat is like thoda inclined compared to this seat which is kind of flat. I don't know, maybe I can be wrong, but immediate difference నాకు అనిపించింది. కూర్చున్నప్పుడు ఫ్లాట్ ఉందిరా సీట్, దింది దానికి కొంచెం ఇంక్లైన్ ఉంది సీట్, బట్ ఇది కిందకు ఉంది. యా, దిస్ ఫీల్స్ లిటిల్ లో. The way you switch on this Ducati sounds crazy. Though personally, foot pegs are also a little bit feature compared to that one. That's one more immediate difference. And finding neutral in this is not so easy. You will never get. Let this go. But sounds good. I like the way the Ducati sounds. But one good thing is there's no limit on this because it's already broken in. Oh, this is madness. Super engaging feel. Okay, I'm surprised that it's not very aggressive as well. I thought it's going to be at least 15-20% of a difference in terms of position and all that, but it is not that much. I would say maybe 5% of a difference. Papa Mavadu 120 దాటకూడదు. But yeah, bike color looks so good, yaar. I'm genuinely personally in love with that color. I think I chose one of the best colors ever in my biking career. Never had such a beautiful color in my collection till now. Even the X4, one of the most beautiful colors, the Brooklyn Grey. One more immediate difference, instant difference I'll tell you in this bike is the quick shifter here. Nothing can come close to a Ducati's quick shifter. I think there's a major difference. So one more thing is definitely the brakes. The brakes on a PANIGALE are at another level, especially the front brake. They're so engaging, so good. Basically they are like anchor brakes. Even the S1000's brakes are very good, but then not as good as the PANIGALE. But the M Sport brakes, you can actually change, upgrade your current standard brakes to M Sport brakes. I think those are much better, but I don't think I'll be doing that. మనం చేసే పనులకి చాలా ఎక్కువ బ్రేక్లు. But in case I get to do, like when I start getting into track racing and all that, I don't know, I have plans, because that is where these bikes really talk, in this kind of breakfast rides and taking out for city spins, coffee rides and all that, just to have that mental therapy on the bike. I don't think we'll need any specific brakes. If you want to have a good blend between practicality and track racing and all that, then you have to pick the S1000. If you want to be completely 100% track focused, I mean, you can take this out like this for small spins. I'm not saying it's so bad, but heat. అది ఎట్లా చెప్పలేదు, that is the most major difference, biggest difference I feel. A lot. I can already feel, I mean, the bike is moving at average 100 kilometers per hour and still I can feel a lot of heat on the right side, on my leg, on my calf muscle especially. S1000 is definitely 30 to 40% cooler than this. I'm not joking. Easily 30%. The Ducati engines have higher compression ratios, so because of that. This is, you see this pull? Instant. I mean, even S1000 is going to be like that. I wanted to see how it performs, you know. That is where it really talks, because it's an inline 4 and usually the torque and BHP everything kicks in after a certain RPM. ఏంద్రా ఇంత పెద్దగా ఉంది బండి, దీన్ని ఇట్లా నా ఎక్కాలి మర్చిపోయా. ఆహాహాహా, అరే ఇది సోఫా కాదరా. ఇంత స్ట్రైట్గా కూర్చున్నాయంట అది పైన. అరే ఎంత మేజర్ డిఫరెన్స్ ఉందిరా.
కొంచెం డిఫరెంట్ ఉంది, బాగానే ఉంది.
అయిపోయింది మా రైడ్. వీఆర్ డన్ విత్ ద రైడ్. యాక్చువల్లీ సర్ప్రైజింగ్లీ శివ లైక్డ్ ఇట్.
చాలా కష్టపడుతున్నారు అనుకున్నా. అరే బాగుంది బండి, కానీ నీ బండి ఎక్సలెంట్. దాని తర్వాత నా బండి అసలు అమోఘం అనిపించింది.
బండి వల్ల వాడి బండిని ఇంకా మెచ్చుకుంటున్నాడు.
అదే కానీ ఐ థింక్
Obviously.
బతికేచ్చు.
Yeah, it's Batkej. You can live. It is all nice, smooth, engaging ride.
PANIGALE is faster.
Both are equal. Not power wise with the difference and feel, especially that starting where the torque is better, because it's an inline 4, it gets the torque later. But I think mine gets the stock brakes. If you upgrade it to the BMW brakes, these are BMW brakes, you can upgrade to M Sport brakes. Those will be better. Weirdly, somehow I felt PANIGALE's seat is flat. S1000 is little inclined. But PANIGALE's handlebar is little lower. It is lower.
చాలా ఉంది.
And by 1 inch, which makes a lot of difference. 1 inch lower than the S1000.
అంటే ప్లాంక్ వేస్తున్నట్టు ఉండింది ఇట్లా. వీడి బండి బాగుంది.
Yeah, that's what. So
తర్వాత నా బండి మీదకి వస్తే ఉండింది
ship వీడిది. పడవ తిప్పినాం. The most comfortable in this ride is Arun.
My back hurts.
He got up from the bed and then in the car.
Oh, big. I know that experience. How it was when I came to that. ఎక్కడ పోయినా మహాబలేశ్వర్, పాండిచ్చేరి ట్రిప్. ఎప్పుడు షార్ట్స్ వేసుకొని, ద బెస్ట్ పార్ట్ ఇస్ యూ కెన్ గెట్ ఇన్ టు ద కార్ విత్ షార్ట్స్. రూమ్ నుంచి, ఏసీ రూమ్ నుంచి డైరెక్ట్ హోటల్ రూమ్ నుంచి వచ్చి షార్ట్స్తో కార్లో కూర్చుకొని డైరెక్ట్ మళ్ళీ నెక్స్ట్ స్టాప్లో దిగచ్చు. అప్పుడు వీళ్ళు రైడింగ్ తీసి ఇంత వేడిగా ఉంది, చల్లగానే ఉంది కదా. సో వాట్ ఆర్ యువర్ ఇన్పుట్స్ అబౌట్ ద బైక్ ఫ్రమ్ అ PANIGALE rider coming to the S1000? How do you feel? Practicality?
No, I don't want to compare the two until you finish your break-in.
That's also correct. Yeah.
No, genuinely, I think that 61 RPM limit is like bullshit. You reach that, there's no fun till 6. It's only after that, Gada. So I don't want to compare it to the PANIGALE. I think the brakes were good. The initial bite was too strong actually. I want to reduce
on
the
S1000.
Yeah.
I thought the PANIGALE's brakes are next level compared to this. Those are like anchor brakes.
No, I think the initial bite on your bike is too strong. Like as soon as you feather touch it, it starts braking very quickly.
Oh.
So maybe I think with break-in over a period of time, maybe I think it will
Progressive way to
Yeah,
right.
And I feel like we're comparing in like a well-broken bike with like a brand new bike.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
I'm finding those differences easily.
Right.
Once they both cross 1000, Gada, then we can compare.
Right.
Surprisingly, riding posture I felt more comfortable on the PANIGALE.
That is because you got used to it. Yeah.
I think so.
I think it is more for your body frame.
The PANIGALE was better. I felt like my legs were more cramped on the
S1000.
Yeah. So like the torso was more comfortable.
But I agree with you.
I think the foot pegs were higher
On the
than
S1000?
PANIGALE.
I felt overall, I said this before, I felt the seat is little bit inclined compared to the PANIGALE. PANIGALE feels like flat seat. ఇది ఒకటి అబ్జర్వ్ ఇప్పుడు కూర్చొని తర్వాత అది ఒక్కటి నాకు మేజర్ డిఫరెన్స్ కనిపించింది. అండ్ ఫుట్ పెగ్స్ హైయర్.
Fat
were higher and the handlebar was a little higher. So I was more comfortable on the top,
Right.
but more cramped on the bottom.
Correct. I think there is a fine balance between both the bikes
Mine
in
is
terms
doing
of
the best.
position. Right. No, GS the comparison.
నీది అసలు మాట్లాడితే చూసా.
Yeah, so the thing is, finally, I feel we'll have to wait. We have to break in the bike first.
You should, yeah.
I think we'll try to finish it in this month. Hopefully, if we finish 1,000 kilometers, then we can actually do a proper comparison. Now it was so restricting. The highest speed today was by Shiva. Maudu తెలియకుండా బాగా స్పీడ్ వెళ్ళిపోయాడు,
అంతే వెళ్ళాలనుకున్నా.
అంత వెళ్ళాలనుకుని బాగా వెళ్ళిపోయాడు. ఇప్పుడు దిగంగా అంత వెళ్ళకూడదా అంటున్నాడు. బ్రేకింగ్ దాటేసాడు ఆల్రెడీ.
కానీ బాగుంది బండి.
బండికి ఏమైనా అయితే వీడికే ఇస్తా బిల్.
ఏం కావాలి.
Chocolate there.